We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today. We're just about set for it.
Guys, remember, obey my commands at all times. Right?
And they are underway. Round number one of this much-anticipated scheduled 8-round bout.
You know, just because you look the role doesn't mean you can play this. And in a matchup like this, we know one guy has a lot of strength, muscularity. One guy doesn't. But this sport has taught us time and time again, sometimes that doesn't matter at all.
Like the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a lot of people think the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. He used to say that boxing is like geometry. It's about angles, keeping somebody off balance. Not who's stronger, but who can use those assets, or who can keep the other guy from using them.
Gets rid of that body shot. He missed with that head shot. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. Foreman's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Blocks that punch. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Unable to land that shot. A good block. Able to get rid of that one. Those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Really on target there with a three-punch combination. Both men trading hooks. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Good block. That straight right right, unable to connect. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut.
There are different kinds of power punchers, Teddy. Some are sharp and accurate, some are...
There it is! Oh, he just hit a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Foreman's able to avoid that punch. Great movement to get away from those punches. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Lands the counter. Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Foreman's doing a good job of putting his punches together. His opponent's got to be wondering, how do I stop this?
Well, right now, you made a good point there, because right now his opponent is wondering too much. You know, he's just busy blocking the punches, wondering about the combinations he's not getting off.
Oh! George Foreman's feeling the impact of a big counterpunch. Finds his target again. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Move that body. Move that body. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. And if you take moves, you can handle and you'll leave it for the punch. Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Breathe down. You're doing well.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that hit.
Yeah, you don't have to be Nostradamus to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
He dismisses his opponent's headshot. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for you. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Right there in the side of the face, you can see some blood. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
So this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
George Foreman talks about the rope-a-dope, saying, you remember the rope-a-dope? I was the dope. That has stayed with him.
Yeah, it has. You know, that was a ghost that had to be exercised. And it took him 20 years to exercise those ghosts.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And
gym's got one of those double-ended bats, right? They give you the low pin, you got to hit that moving target, work on your accuracy. He's making it so that his opponent never had to work on one, Teddy. He's just sitting right there, right in front, no head movement whatsoever.
No, not at all. He didn't have one in his gym, that's for sure, because he just does not know how to hold his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
Good defensive skill. Not able to land a headshot. This is just perfect. I mean, just what I want to see when I come to the plate. Holy cow! George Foreman's almost out of it there. He was stunned. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
10 clicks of the top. Punches in bunches and some serious damage being done.
He's putting them together beautifully.
This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Good action throughout, and now they meet up again for another round. George Foreman's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good looking counter punch. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. George Foreman's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to a moment ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to a moment ago. Got to it. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again. Then you might...
Oh, and there you go. George Foreman's hurt by a big shot.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Come on.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Showing you some defense there with the block. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action non-stop.
Well, Joe, with special events that happen in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Oh! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway. He can't use them right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Oh, he's got something for him himself. It is a left hand. And that round is in the books.
books, and that one should go into the record books. It's been all action all night, but that chapter in the book was something special.
Oh, it was, Joe. You know, sometimes you go to a party, you don't know what to expect. You wind up getting guys that like to talk. They come right in, they introduce themselves. Well, here, you get guys that like to fight.
Your best decision to throw. You need to throw it when it's deadly or away. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? Able to cover up that gut. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by George Foreman. Good defensive skill. Not able to land a headshot. Wow, is he defensively sound? And you see, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Blocks that punch. Holy cow! George Foreman's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
No holding.
Where was this earlier? All of a sudden now you see he's being effective and being aggressive and outworking his man, when for most of the fight, he was the one being outworked.
Well, eating about 2 dozen jabs, you know what? It can change your mind a little bit. He figures now, let the other guys start eating a little.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. George Foreman's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened. And if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will...
Wow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
All right, punch it up.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Seconds remaining in this round.
just go for the hands. Knock them out. It's done. Listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take those shots. You understand?
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Able to dismiss it. There it is! And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by George Foreman. Throws a counter punch there. Well, here's the way we see it. He
He's down on the scorecards, has to have the knockout to win it.
Yeah, and he has to understand that. You know, the main thing is he hasn't given in. You know, he's still there trying, but he's in a desperate place. So what he has to do now is look for one spot. And he remembers maybe something so early in the night where the guy pulls out his hand down a little bit, and maybe he can time him stepping out.
Think back to George Foreman and his early days, and I think one of the visions that most fans remember is holding that tiny little American flag in the Mexico City Olympic Games in 1968 after claiming gold.
You know, that's an interesting point because Foreman's not known as a guy with great personality. You know, he's a guy who's a disdainful looking guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of reminds you almost of a Sonny Liston. He tries to intimidate you. He does intimidate you with his power, with his size, but at that moment, he showed that he has personality, that it's inside him.
His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. Nice block by Foreman. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bring it in every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Keep your hands up. Keep them
How about a return to center with the left hand? George Foreman's nose is now starting to bleed. Nice block by Foreman. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
You're in control. Next round, let's this it. Let's get on that squad.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Good job staying away from the danger there. Good defense just covering up down low. Gets rid of that body shot. Foreman's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Blocks that belt line well. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. A headshot blocked. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now. And because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Kenny, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of the cut. It's nothing. A small cut. Nothing.
Let's see if they go at it here in the final round. Round 8 is underway. Good job protecting himself. Showing you some defense there with the block. Good defense, just covering up down low. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
To go in the fight. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
This final round of this fight. A headshot block. Oh, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. George Foreman's got to deal with a cut cheek. Nice block by Foreman. Away that headshot. 10 seconds to go in this, the final round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And we send it up to the ring at the end of this fight to hear what the judges have to say. Foreman's your winner by unanimous decision.
Well, I started going to the everybody, and it paid off for them, and it paid off us.